So, welcome to a new video. It is explaining the divisibility rules of numbers from 2 to 11. So, I will be starting with the first one, that is divisibility rule of 2. That is divisibility rule of 2. So, in order to check whether a number is divisible by 2, you need to check the last digit. Let me write one example. That is 738. You need to check the last digit only. The last digit meant you need to check the unit digit. If the unit digit is 0 2 4 6 8, then that number is divisible by 2. Is divisible by 2. Let me take one more example. 735. The last digit is 5, so it is not divisible. Not divisible by 2. 864. Here the last digit is 4, so it is divisible by 2. So this is the divisibility rule of 2. So next I am going to the divisibility rule for 3. Divisibility rule for 3. So I am writing an example, that is 363. In order to check whether a number is divisible by 3, you need to just add all the numbers. That is, here 3 plus 6 plus 3, that is equal to 12. You know that 12 is divisible by 3. So that if the sum of the numbers is divisible by 3, then that number is divisible by 3. Therefore 363 is divisible by 3. Okay, so let me write one more example. 372. That is, I need to add the numbers or the digits. That is 3 plus 7 plus 2, which gives 12. Here, so this number is divisible by 3. Okay, next 721. Let me add the digits. That is 7 plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to 10. 10 is not divisible by 3. Therefore the 721 is also not divisible by 3. Okay, next going to the divisibility rule for 4. I'm writing an example, so it's better to explain with example. 764. In this we need to check the last 2 digit, that is 64. If 64 is divisible by 4, then 764 is divisible by 4. So we know that 16 into 4 is 64. So 64 is divisible by 4. So therefore this 764 is divisible by 4. So I will also write one more example, that is 1 2 4. I am taking last two digits. We know that 24 is divisible by 4. Therefore 124 is also divisible by 4. So this is the divisibility rule of 4. Let me go to divisibility rule for 5. This is one example, 7 to 5. This is the. So for checking that a number is divisible by 5, you need to check the last digit of the number. So if it is 0 or 5, then that number is divisible by 5. So therefore 7 to 5 is divisible by 5. 210. Here also the last digit is 5 or 0, so it satisfies and it is 0. So therefore 210 is also divisible by 5. Okay, next going to the divisibility rule for 6. For 6 we need to check it is divisible by 2 and 3. So if a number is divisible by 2 and 3, then for sure it will be divisible by 6. So I will be writing one number, 366. This is the number I am writing. So the last digit is 6. So therefore it is divisible by 2. And for checking that a number is divisible by 3, you need to add that numbers, 3 plus 6 plus 6, that equal to 15. So therefore it is divisible by 3. So the both conditions are satisfied, that is it is divisible by 2 and it is divisible by 3. Therefore 366 is divisible by 6. Let me take one more example, 372. Here also the last digit is 2, so it is divisible by 2. And let me add the digit, 3 plus 7 plus 2, which is equal to 12. So it is also divisible by 3. So both conditions are satisfied. It is divisible by 2 and it is divisible by 3. Therefore 372 is divisible by 6. So that's the divisibility rule of 6. Let me move into divisibility rule of 7. Divisibility rule 7. So I will be starting with example. So let me take one number 413. So in order to check whether a number is divisible by 7, you need to take the last digit. Here it is 3. So it's 3. We need to multiply this last digit by 2. So 3 into 2 equal to 6. After that, what you need to do is that you need to subtract this 6 from this remaining number. That is, you have already taken 3. So the remaining number is only 41. So that is, if 41 minus 6, you'll get 35. If this number, that is the resulting number 35, is divisible by 7, then 413 is divisible by 7. So you know that 7 into 5 is 35, so it is divisible by 7. So 143, no, it's 413 is divisible by 7. Okay, let me take one more example. I will go to 343. One more example. So you need to take the last digit, that is 3 here also. That is 3 into 2 equal to 6. You need to subtract 6 from this. That is 34 minus this 6, which is equal to 28. You know 28 is divisible by 7. Therefore 343 is divisible by 7. Let me take one more example. So I think it's enough. So we will be going into the next one, that is divisibility rule of 8. Divisibility rule for 8. That is 992. So for this, we need to check the last 3 digits. Actually, for 3-digit number, there is not shortcut for this finding the divisibility rule. If you know that this 992 is, you need to check itself. You need to divide this 992. You divide with 8. So what I will do, this 1 into 8, 8, this remainder 1, 9. So 8 into 2, that 8 into 2 is 16. Remainder 3, 3, 2, then 124. So you will get to know that it's 124 times 8. So the remainder is 0. So it's divisible by. You need to check like this only. Then we can say that it is divisible by 8. For 3-digit number, we may not have that much advantage, but I will show you. Consider this one, 2992. In this, the last three digit, that is 992, is divisible by 8. So this 2992 is divisible by 8. Similarly, what 4992, 5992, 6992, all will be divisible by 8, because this last three digit 992 is divisible by 8. For divisibility, checking the divisibility rule of 8, we need to check the last three digit. If the last three digits are divisible by 8, then for sure the number will be divisible by 8. So next we are going to the divisibility rule of number 9. This divisibility rule for 9, it's similar to 3. So you need to add all the digits. I written one example, that is 981. For checking that this number is divisible by 9, you need to add all the digits. 9 plus 8 plus 1, you'll get it as 18. You know that this 18 is divisible by 9. So therefore 981 is also divisible by 9. Okay, I will take one more example. 45918. So you need to add this all digit, that is 4 plus 5 plus 9 plus 1 plus 8, so which is equal to 27. This 27 is divisible by 9. Therefore this number 45918 is divisible by 9. Okay, now we are going to next one, that is divisibility rule of 10. Divisibility rule for 10. That is, I'm writing on 9. So only thing is you need to look at the last digit. If last digit is 0, then it is divisible by 10. So I think you doesn't need much examples for the checking the divisibility rule of 10. So you know to only check the last digit is 0. If the last digit is 0, then that number is divisible by 10. So last one, that is divisibility rule for number 11. So let me write one example. 121. You need to add the odd numbers, that is in the first place, then the third place, and if there is fifth place also you need to add. So that if you add odd places, this odd place sum, so here it is 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. Then even place means this is second place, so that is evens place sum equal to, here only one number, so it is 2. So after that we need to take the difference between this odd sum place and even sum place. Here it is 2 minus 2, we need to take the difference between odd sum place or even sum place. So here you will be getting, if the answer you are getting is 0 or multiples of 11, then number is divisible by 11. So let me take one more example. This 1 3 3 1. I'm going to add the odd places 1 and 3, that is odd place sum equal to 1 plus 3, which is equal to 4. And let me go and take the even sum places, that is also 3 and 1. Even place sum, which is equal to 3 plus 1 equal to 4. So next I need to take the difference between this. Difference is 4 minus 4, which is equal to 0. So if you are getting the difference, you are getting difference, right? If that difference is 0 or multiples of 11, then it is divisible by 11. It's divisible by 11. Therefore this 1331 is divisible by 11.